So
respects.
would you, considering how different sort of the TV
I
landscape is?
would, but it depends on where it would be. So when people say to me, "Oh, I wish you were doing a show," my response, in all honesty, is, "Well, would you watch it?" Because I'm currently on air in Australia doing the latest season of Taskmaster, and I was talking to someone about it who said, "Oh, I haven't seen you on TV in years. What have you been up to?" And I said, "Well, I'm actually on air at the moment on Taskmaster," and her response was, "Oh, is that on one of the channels? Like, you mean free-to-air network?" "Yeah, I don't really watch that." I was like, "Well, that's not on me if what I'm doing is not right in your field of view."
But that's part of, and I'd love to hear from you about why you think Rove Live, what made that show so good. But I think we've kind of spoken about it in a sense that it was just this certain time where we were all, TV united us. We all did it together. We all experienced together. Like, if you hadn't seen it and came to work the next day to talk about it, you'd feel left out, right?
Yeah, it was very much of its time where, of course there were less options, and that has something to do with it. But also what we were not only able to do, but what we were trying to do and that we were allowed to do. Like, I could say, "Oh, we want to set up a camera looking at an apartment building across the harbour in Sydney. And if you are watching the show live on television, flick your switch, turn your lights on and off, and we'll know if you're watching or not." Now, it requires the people on the other side to then flick their switches to partake in this silly idea we have. And then for people to then get in touch with us and say, "Hey, can you do my suburb next?" Or the next time we do it, it just organically grows. Or we knock on someone's door with a camera and say, we want to yank you from your house and send you somewhere fun and interesting. So it was a real cyclical thing, a wonderful, almost like a respiratory system where, what I would put out would then come back from the audience and it would just keep feeding itself. It was wonderful.
The Sunday Session with Francesca Rudkin, 9 to midday Sunday, only on News Talk ZB.